Hello students, in this session of chapter number 6, that is biomolecules, we are going to learn regarding the second type of biomolecule, that is lipids. Now lipids are greasy in nature or they are sticky in nature and they contain long hydrocarbon chain which consists of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Then these lipids are soluble in organic solvents like alcohol and ether. Fatty acids are the part of long hydrocarbon chain of lipids. So fatty acids are organic acids composed of hydrocarbon chain ending in carboxyl group, that is COOH. So fatty acids are the part of lipids and they are saturated fatty acid and unsaturated fatty acid. Now saturated fatty acid means there is no double bond between the carbon atoms of the hydrocarbon chain. So here we can see the hydrocarbon chain and there is presence of single bond between the carbon atoms. Hence these fatty acids are called as saturated fatty acid. An example of it is palmitic acid, then stearic acid. So palmitic acid or stearic acid are the major components or they are present in many animal fats. Then the next type is unsaturated fatty acid. Now unsaturated fatty acid means they show presence of one or more double bond between the carbon atoms of the hydrocarbon chain. Now here we can see that there are two bonds between the carbon atoms of the hydrocarbon chain. Hence these fatty acids, as they contain one or more double bonds between the carbon atoms, are called as unsaturated fatty acid. Example of unsaturated fatty acid is oleic acid and linoleic acid. They are present in majority of fats and linoleic acid is found in most of the seeds of the plants. So we have seen the two forms of fatty acid, that is saturated fatty acid and unsaturated fatty acid. Now saturated fatty acid means there is no double bond between the carbon atoms of the hydrocarbon chain, while in unsaturated fatty acid there is one or more double bond between the carbon atoms of the hydrocarbon chain. Now fatty acids form different types of lipids. Now I have already told you that fatty acids are the parts of lipids. So these fatty acids form different types of lipids. Now the first type is called as simple lipid, then second type is called as compound lipid, and the third one is derived lipid. So first we are going to see regarding simple lipids. Now simple lipids are the esters of fatty acid with alcohols. Example of it is fats and wax. Then we are going to see regarding the fats and wax. Now the first one is fats. Now fats are the esters of fatty acid with glycerol. Then triglycerides are the types of fats which contain 3 molecules of fatty acid and 1 molecule of glycerol. Then oils are the unsaturated fats and these are liquid at room temperature. Now you know that there are different types of oils like vegetable oil. So these oils are generally liquid at room temperature. Now when unsaturated fatty acids are hydrogenated to form fats, example of it is vanaspati ghee. So when these unsaturated fatty acids are hydrogenated, they form vanaspati ghee. Now you know that vanaspati ghee is used in cooking purpose. Now we will see regarding the different functions of fats. Now fats have high calorific value. That means by the use of fats, large amount of energy is released. Hence they are having high calorific value. Then fats are stored as reserve food materials in the body of different animals, and whenever the animals do not get food material, these fats are used for obtaining energy. Hence fats act as reserve food materials. Then fats provide nutrients for the nourishment of embryo in plant seeds during the process of seed germination. Now you know that seed germination is a process in which when the seed is planted in the soil, inside the seed the embryo is present and the embryo then germinates into a new plant. So this process is called as seed germination. So for the purpose of seed germination and to provide nutrients to the developing embryo, fats are essential. Then fats are stored in adipose tissues and these can be used as a source of energy. Then fats are also deposited in the subcutaneous tissues. Now subcutaneous tissue means it is the layer present below the skin, and in this layer, or it is called as subcutaneous tissue, fats are deposited and these acts as or help in the process of thermoregulation. That means it acts like an insulator and maintains the body temperature. Hence fats are useful in thermoregulation when they are present inside the subcutaneous tissue. Then fats are deposited around the internal organs of the body. So due to which the internal organs are protected from mechanical shocks. So fat play important role in the protection of internal organs in animals from different kinds of mechanical shocks. So these are the different functions of fats. The second type of simple lipids are called as waxes. Now waxes are the esters of long chain fatty acids with long chain alcohols. Then waxes are generally found in blood, then sebaceous glands of the skin. So waxes are found in blood as well as they are found in sebaceous glands. Now sebaceous glands are present in the skin and their role is to secrete oily substance, and due to which they produce a coating on the skin and help in the protection of the skin. Then waxes are generally solid at room temperature and they form coating also around or on the hair and skin. So this coating is insoluble and it helps in the protection of hairs as well as skins. Then waxes also form the outer coating of stems, leaves and fruits. Now you know that Plant consists of different parts like root, stem, branches, leaves, and they develop fruits. So these waxes form a protective covering on branches, then stems, leaves and fruits, and as well as protect these plant organs. So waxes are the types of simple lipids. Now we will see the second type of lipid, that is compound lipids. Now compound lipids are the esters of fatty acids, and they may contain groups of phosphate called as phospholipids and sugar called as glycolipids. So when fatty acids contain phosphate, they are called as phospholipids. When they contain sugar, they are called as glycolipids. Compound lipids contain one molecule of glycerol, then two of fatty acid and a phosphate group, or it may be a simple sugar. Then lecithin, a type of phospholipid, has nitrogenous compound attached to the phosphate group. So in addition to the phosphate group, the phospholipid, that is lecithin, contains a nitrogenous group which is attached to the phosphate group. Then phospholipids have hydrophilic polar groups like phosphate and nitrogenous group. Now hydrophilic polar groups means they are attracted towards water, or they are soluble in water, and they also contain hydrophobic non-polar groups. Now hydrophobic non-polar groups means they are not attracted towards the water, or they are insoluble in water, and these hydrophobic non-polar groups are hydrocarbon chains of fatty acids. So compound lipids are the esters of fatty acid containing groups of phosphate or sugar and are called as phospholipids or glycolipids. Now we will learn regarding the third type of lipid, that is derived lipid, or these are also called as sterols. Now derived lipids are composed of fused hydrocarbon rings and long hydrocarbon side chains. Now example of it is cholesterol. Now cholesterol is absent in plant. You know that cholesterol is absent in plant while it is present in animal cells. Then other sterols are present in plants. Now cholesterol forms the hormone called as adrenocorticoids. Now adrenocorticoids are the hormones produced in the body, and these hormones regulate the processing of different substances like proteins, then carbohydrates and fats inside the body. Similarly, cholesterol also forms the sex hormones, and as well as it forms the vitamin D. Then cholesterol is present in high amount in nervous system. So derived lipids are composed of fused hydrocarbon rings and long hydrocarbon side chains. Now we will see the function of derived lipids, or these are also called as sterols. Now the plant called as Dioscorea produce a steroid called as diosgenin. Now this diosgenin is used in the production of birth control pills. So here we have seen regarding lipids, then the three types of lipids, that is simple lipid, compound lipid and derived lipids.